everyone, welcome along to another enthralling episode of Car Boot Sale Flea Market Report. Got some stuff here today. It was a bit quiet on the tool front there. It's been scorching hot this last week. There's a few people there. It's quite a few vendors and buyers. As I say, I didn't get many tools. I've got 3 bits for myself and 3 bits for Mrs Rathbone. Now then, we did pick some up for Mrs Rathbone. We've got another moment here, because you remember how much she loved Rocky the Pig, Eunice the Unicorn. Speaking of which, let's have a quick look at Eunice the Unicorn, shall we? There we go. Notice anything different about her? Look at that. I've made her a new horn, look. So Mrs Rathbone loves her more than ever now. Okay then, so to this week's WTF moment. Come and have a look at this. Now Mrs Rathbone loves it when we buy her stuff to put plants in, doesn't she? She really does. So anyway, I walked past this quite a few times and I thought, okay, come back and have a look at that later on if it's still there. As you can see, it's like a little vase, kind of a cross between a giraffe and a zebra. And I thought, yeah, let me look at the face on it, guys. Cute or what? So I thought, yep. So I was just about to head home and I come across the stall again. I thought, right, let's have a look then. So I picked it up and started looking at it. Lady running the stall says, oh, that's 20 pence if you want it. So I thought, oh, she's going to love this for 20 pence. You can put some plants in there. It's going to be really nice, isn't it? What do you think? A little bit of ceramic going on here. So I thought, yep, that'll do. So I said to Mrs Rathbone when I got home, I said, oh, I've got you 3 things and I've got 3 things for myself as well. Oh yeah, what you got this time then? I said, well, this might be a WTF moment right here. And she's like, ugh. So I brought it through. I said, there you go, what do you think of that? Well, that's a load of crap then, and it's broken too, look. What do you buy that for? I said, well, it only cost me 20 pence. Well, I don't care, it's a load of crap and I don't want it. I said, yeah, but you can put plants in there, look. What sort of a bloody plant am I going to put in there? Don't be so ridiculous, it's absolute rubbish. I said, well, no, it's only 20 pence, come on. I mean, you can put some plants in there, surely to goodness. That load of rubbish, I don't want that. How many times have I got to tell you to stop buying crap? So I'm like, ugh, whatever. So, there's no pleasing some people, is there? Anyway, so next up, we have this little fella right here. What do you think of this, guys? Bit of plastic. The guy wanted £3 for it, so I thought, yeah, that'll do. Because the other week, Mrs Rathbone said to me, oh, I wouldn't mind a small little pond out in the garden somewhere. I thought, okay, then, well, next time I go along to the boot sale, I'll have a look. As you can see, this one's, you might be able to see this, it's got water sloshing about in the bottom there, so it's not drilled out or anything. So I thought, this will do nicely for, bit of a pond, because I can, not at the moment though, because it's baking solid out in the garden, but at some point or another I will have to dig this in so she can fill it up, because we do actually have a little frog that lives in the garden, and she thought, he might like to live in here, so if we sort of dig it up to there, into the ground, shall we say, and then she can fill it with water and probably a little bit of a pond weed or something in there, then she can, might attract some more frogs or something. So what do you think of that, guys? It's nicely embellished, not that you're going to see any of this. And you know what? She even had a moan about this. How much did you pay for that then? I said, well, £3. Well, I wouldn't have paid £3 for it. It's not even terracotta, look, it's plastic. I said, yeah, but I'd have only paid £1.50 for that. So I'm like, well, perhaps you can dig it in the garden then. I'll put some rocks and some pond weed in there then. From the same stall as Mrs Rathbone's tiny pond comes the first tool of the day. Let's have a closer look. So I initially thought to myself, oh look, there's an old King Dick there. That's an oldish looking one. I can tell by the roller from here. So I dug it out and I thought, oh, hang on, wait a minute. What have we got? It's got steel written here, so it's definitely not a King Dick. But better than that, we have King of Spanners. Look at that. So it's a King of Spanners. Nice. And it's also got a little G just here. So I'm not sure whether that was from the factory or whether that was the owner's mark. I'm not sure. I don't think there are any other marks on here. The jaws are, or the neck's a little bent, so that needs straightening up, and it's also a little bit twisted, as you can see. How does it run though? Well, not too bad. I think it's going to be going into the ultrasonic cleaning tank. It's not in too bad a condition, it's got a little bit of wear on it, so I'm put a bit of a prang on it there. No spring on it. But it does look like a King Dick of the same period. And here is one for my collection. You can see the roller looks the same. This one is, what date is this? I can't remember exact date. I'll look in my book and I'll put the date just here for you guys. It's quite an oldish one though, because it's got the flat spring in there. This one hasn't got any spring on it at all. And rather than having Abingdon King Dick, it's got King of Spanners. So it's obviously a direct copy. So I'm like, yep, I'm having that one for my collection. How much was it? £1. So I thought, yeah, that'll do. Because I like to pick up these copies every now and again, especially when they've got some like King of Spanners on there or something, you know, especially my collection of footprint wrenches. But this is going into my collection of King Dick Abingdon style spanners. So I've got quite a few of their, you know, the copies. But I do like this one, King of Spanners. Nice. So that was £1 then. This was the only tool that I could find that I really liked from my favourite tool stall. As you can see, it is a set of lineman pliers. I do like picking up lineman pliers when I find them. This set is completely unbranded. There's nothing hidden here anywhere that I can see. And I think they are a bit of a cheapy set because the jaws are not quite straight, as you can see probably from this photograph here. And the cutters don't look too bad. I'm not sure. Well, you can see they're not that great. I don't think they're that great, a pair of lineman pliers. They are quite heavy. They've got nice covered handles on. Couldn't tell you how old they are, who made them. Look at the difference in the arms. Look at that. So I suppose we ought to try. Yeah, let's see what they'll cut. Okay then. So we'll start with this here. This is a tri-rated, as you can see. It's multi-core. Let's give them a go, see what they'll do. See if they're any good or not. You can just about hear Mrs Rathbone in the background there. Oh yeah, they cut well. Oh blimey. Oh wow, they are nice. Better than I thought they were going to be. Right, let's try this 2.5 Twin and Earth solid copper here. See if they cut through this just as nicely. Wow. Oh my god, they're good. Blimey. They're better than I thought they were going to be. Unbranded. And they got my favourite, of course, crosshatch finish and the jaws, which I do like that because you can get hold of stuff from different angles and pull it and it won't slip out. So do like that a lot. They're a bit grubby. Well, they're filthy, look. I wonder why they're unbranded. That's just unbelievable. Wow, I thought they were going to be a load of crap for cutting, but they're actually very good, aren't they? I like those. Perhaps I should have made them my star buy now then. But anyway, speaking of which, let's take a look at today's star buys. Now there are, unless you want to include these pliers, which I wasn't going to, but they seem to be okay now. But if you want to include those pliers, there are 3 star buys today. These 2 are mine. As I say, if you want to include the pliers, let's move them off. This is my star buy for today, actually. Look at this. I love finding these things. Combined lesson books. I've got quite a few of these old books kicking about. Look at that. 6pence. Zoom in a bit. It says here, meeting all the code requirements in English, geography and arithmetic. Standard 3, English, geography, arithmetic, blah, blah, blah. And then it's got T. Nelson and Sons, London, Edinburgh, New York, and probably Peckham and Paris as well. But yeah, let's have a look inside here then, shall we? This is one thing I like to find in is a little bit of history. Look at that. I think this is Miss C.M.G. Rush. Is that Craghall? Where the hell is Tallingstone, Suffolk, I wonder? Don't know. No idea. It's come out of its way to get to me anyway. Combined lesson books? Really? Okay. 1919, look at that, 1919. So you can see how old this thing is. Awesome. So all these, we've got geography, arithmetics, standard 1s, 2 and 3 here. It's really quite interesting. Hello, what's this? Pet lamb? What's that got to do with combined? Poetry, combined lesson book 3, poetry. Oh, do you know I can't abide poetry? Lucy Gray. The Pet Lamb. Ugh. Graves of a Household. Yeah, okay, so I think we better skip through all the bloody poetry because I cannot abide poetry really. Words showing what? The adjective. Lesson 2. Words showing kind. Don't understand that for a minute. But then again, you know, for somebody like me who never went to school because we couldn't afford it, something like this is quite interesting, really. So we've got all sorts of oh, look at that. Geography. So we've got the UK here. Should probably find, where does she come from? Suffolk. So Suffolk will be around here somewhere. So there we go. Look at that. Salisbury Plain. Oh, this is quite interesting, isn't it? There's all the counties near Stafford. Shropshire. We'll just actually have a look. Maybe, there we are, Suffolk. That's where she came from. That's where this book came from. Wicked. That is interesting. Well, so back in the day, what was her name again? Miss Rush. Wow, I wonder how old she was when she got this book. It's quite interesting. I love these old books. So I've got quite a few of these kicking about now. When I find them, I like to pick them up. The vendor had quite a few old books, but this is the only one I was interested in. And they originally wanted £2 for this. So I said, okay then, I'll come back a little later on and pick it up then. And then there was a voice from the back of the van, and the woman I was talking to said, oh, you can have it for £1. So I said, yeah, I'll have that then, definitely. So I gave her £1 and left. And as I say, I quite like these old things. You know, so that's going in my collection. Yeah, very interesting, I like that. Anyway, what about today's third star buy is Mrs Rathbone's star buy. She loves this. I said, what do you think about this in? Oh yeah, that's nice. You've done really well getting that one. How much was that? I said, 50p. What do you think of that? Oh yeah, that's great. I really like that one. So I'm like, oh, thank God for that. So, yeah, so she said, oh, now I can put quite a few plants now. Can you put it outside? Well, I don't know whether it goes outside. How do I know? Oh, well, I can probably put something inside it then. And I said, yeah, you could have little, I don't know, little plants growing out around there and a bigger plant, maybe a cactus or something growing out just there. So she didn't actually moan about this one. So she was really happy with this one. So, yeah, we did all right with that. So once she gets some plants in there, I'll have to post them on Instagram for you guys to see. But yes, she's really pleased with that. That's Mrs Rathbone's star buy of the day. This little multi-planting pot. Nice. Okay then everyone, so there weren't many tools for me to pick up today, so I only got 2 tools and that really interesting old book. Mrs Rathbone got another WTF moment, and no, I don't do it on purpose. This was Mrs Rathbone's star buy. My star buy is the book, and we'll have to get the pond in at some point or another, but it won't be at the moment because I say it's baked hard out there and it'll be a hell of a job trying to dig a hole for this to go in. Okay then guys, hope you enjoyed popping over to Rathbone Manor again, taking a look at what we've got. Don't forget you can subscribe to the channel, click a like if you enjoyed it, share the video with your friends. I'm also on Instagram. You can see what Mrs Rathbone gets up with her stuff, so you know, I'm sure there'll be a plant in here at some point or another in the near future then, maybe. And yeah, okay then guys, I won't be going to the car boot sale next week, but the week after. There's also a auto jumble coming up fairly shortly, and yeah, let me know which is your favourite here. Like Mrs Rathbone, it's probably this. Alright then guys, thanks for popping over. It's getting rather hot in the conservatory here, so I'm off to cool off somewhere, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. The King of Spanners. It's a good job they didn't call it the King of Dicks. The King of Spanners. It's a good... Ugh.